I feel like Alice always finds herself going back to Wonderland in the midst of a crisis in the real world. And then she realises that the Hatter is very unwell, and that he's convinced his family is alive, and that they need to be saved. So she wants to kind of go back in time and save the Hatter's family. And she indeed tries. And you'll see if she succeeds or not. In this one, I think Alice is much more like sure of herself, and she's just spent 2 years travelling abroad being the captain of her own ship, and so she feels like incredibly empowered and sort of strong and grounded in who she is. So yeah, she comes back to England and then is like shocked by the fact that expectations of her are so low. So it's sort of her kind of coming back to herself, or figuring out how to kind of deal with that. Sacha Baron Cohen plays Time himself, and in order to sort of save the Hatter's family, Alice has to go back in time, so she has to confront Time. And as James puts it, Sacha is the king of playing the confident idiot, and their like relationship is quite humorous because Alice is sort of the only character that kind of isn't sort of intimidated by him and just calls him out on his sort of idiocy, which is very humorous and sweet. James is great. I mean, he has such a fantastic sense of humour, and definitely brought that to this film, and also like he's quite different to Tim, and they're both really brilliant in their own ways. Tim sort of describes things or articulates things in a visual way, and James, we had like a few more like discussions and kind of conversations about things, which was really great. But yeah, he definitely pushed everybody kind of like emotionally, and to kind of engage in that way, and just in general, I think him working with Sacha and just brings like a really unique humour to the film.